Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and we're up against W again. And I just wanted to cobble together some crazy ass fit here. So what I've done is I've done a bit of a bum rush fit. I'm just gonna rush towards people. I've got two SRM commandos who are just gonna keep running and gunning. That's the idea here. Got a quick draw here to maybe do the same thing, maybe death from above. I don't want to be too much of an ass with that. And then we got Sumo in a Orion here. So we're gonna, this map's, I don't know why. Sometimes I find some of the maps are a bit dark. It depends what time frame people pick. Obviously if you pick the night one, it gets a little bit harder to tell what is going on here. So we'll get some little guys spreading out here a little, just to see what we can see. Quick draw, Paradise, you can do what you like over here somewhere. We'll try not to run this building over, because then it kind of gives away our position. I think we might have stepped on it here, though. We'll have a look. We have a whole bunch of SRMs on everybody. The Commandos, they have, we did crush it, damn it. The Commandos here have SRM 6, SRM 4s. And then we obviously have Quickfire with a SRM 4, and the Orion, I think, has an SRM, if we could look at it. But no, we're not allowed. Man, apparently we just, we have the killer of lives, killer of buildings. I don't hold up much hope of winning with this fit. I just wanted to have a bit of fun. I just wanted to bum rush people with a bunch of SRMs and just unleash, right? I mean, it's kind of like, I do have some sense locking over here. It's kind of like, I don't know, what do you pick, right? Do you shoot at the little guys? Do you shoot at the medium guy? Who do you shoot here? If he's got a bunch of Kintaros, good for him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. I haven't seen Jobu run ugly fits like some people. So we are a little hopeful there. We'll probably jam ourselves behind this hill over here. I should have probably moved with the lights first, because I don't want the Orion to get turn last. You sir, just sprint up there. You missy. Well, actually, it's the other way around. You miss and you sir. You guys go that way. You come down into these trees. I'll keep these trees just in case I get spotted now rather than later. Which could happen. The old Commandos, they're out there though. They'll probably, when they find out where he is, they'll probably run back in. I don't particularly want to be skirmishing with them just yet. We'll probably wait till we're engaged before they run into any sort of shenanigans here, which is likely to happen. I think we just sprint straight in for most of the way. The Orion might be able to do some work, and we have a sensor contact. We have a Locust. Alright. Hello, Mr. Locust. So, I guess luckily we've got here. I don't know how lucky that is, but we do have it at least. That Locust is really close up. The Orion might take a few hits here. Unfortunately, we didn't take a hill or anything, so we might get sensor locked. If he does sensor lock us, I guess we're kind of in range to maybe get some of our commandos towards him. We'll probably sprint those commandos in, actually, if we have a good enough round. We'll see what we've got here. What are we up against? We are up against a super light, so arc light in here, two mediums, and a heavy. Alright. Alright. So he's kind of traded in for the Locust here. The 1M, man, I don't use the Locust enough. I'm assuming this is the machine gun one, because anything less than the machine gun one, you're kind of running the risk of it just dying. I'd say this is going to sensor lock. I don't know what he's got back here. Hopefully this heavy is not a catapult or something, because we will take a serious amount of abuse coming in. Serious amount of abuse. If he sensor locks here, we'll probably move into range but not into vision. He's thinking about what he wants to do with this guy. He's running them back. I'd say he's going to sensor lock onto the Orion. No? Okay. Onto you. Alright, what we might do is we might back him up, because I don't particularly want to be in sensor lock range. We might actually just sprint up this way. And you don't want to give me these tiles? Let's have a look. I think that gets us out of range. Maybe we'll just be safe. Man, these tiles are being a little bit funny. Maybe we'll just play it safe and we'll come all the way up here. So we'll get out of range on that one. I don't know who's giving us sensor lock here. Might be the Orion, actually. And then we'll probably just reserve into him. While we work out what these mediums want to do. I just want to keep that light as safe as possible. While we have a think about what everybody else wants to do here. He shouldn't be able to shoot that. I hope not. I'm saying a lot. It's really annoying. I notice when I do it. And I'm like, no. Stop it. Alrighty. So Mr. Ryan, he's just going to probably want to sprint forward. We've got to be careful with that. We might walk him forward because it is his last turn. We just want to reserve here because I want to do the heavies in a sec. To get those in, we'll go with the quick draw first. We'll get him up here. And then we will get everybody else with a wriggle on. Getting that wriggle on, sir. Don't know where everything else is. I don't mind if it reserves now because I just want to move this stuff as much as possible. And then move in my light to get that going. Might move him down. I'm considering this patch down here. Alright, so he's moved. That's fine. You, sir, just move forward and probably brace. Because you will not get a turn without him sensor locking you and mangling you up. So we'll get you in. Brace up. And then we'll move the Orion forward. Brace up. While we work out where he is. And then we might have a turn of sprinting. I could have probably sprinted Paradise. He's got a fair bit of evasion. I might have been able to make it to this patch where he could probably survive okay. That's fine. I think we'll reserve down to that though. Because I would like him to move first. And then we'll move Orion up. And then we'll move our light here. The light wants to be last because it wants to go... it wants to do a sprint. And then we want to do things. He could have reserved all the way down, I guess. To stop me from doing this. Which might have been the other option. He's got a quick draw up on that hill. So we're definitely going to want to walk in with some of our other stuff here. We will sprint forward with you. Full speed ahead, sir. Full speed ahead. Do you want to come in from that angle, though? You know what? Let's do it. Worst comes to worst, we can sprint him out. Ooh, what do we got? A Vindicator. Alright. So we'll probably take him back around this way. I'm not too keen on fighting a Vindy. We're going to be careful of direct line of fire then. The Vindy's probably got... a... Apex, maybe? Don't quite know. Oh, actually, this isn't Orion. I thought this was a... quick draw for a sec. Weird. You know what? We might party in these trees then. If that's how this is going to be. We'll move our quick draw up here. And we'll get everybody else repositioned. So this is his heavy. That's his medium. He's got another medium sitting somewhere. It might be another Vindy. So I think we take over here. I could push towards these trees. The only problem is I think I'm giving some vision over there for a PPC shot. So we're going to move here. And do our best to not get shot by a PPC. Although, of course, the quick draw could possibly get shot by the PPC as well. He's got to think about what he wants to do. The Vindy might just death them above this. It might be Paradise, of course. I am rocking my own Paradise in the quick draw. So there is that. The quick draw obviously doesn't have a lot of armor. It is a weak-ass piece of machinery in the armor department. It does have a lot of guns. It's got a lot of lasers. But it is sorely lacking in the armor department. Someone glued on the tinfoil instead of the good stuff. He's probably going to sense lock this. There we go. Quick draw. Congratulations, sir. You have been sensor locked.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Which means what we might do is we might reserve down. He's probably just going to fire a bunch of shit into my we won't say shit. We'll say he's going to fire a bunch of ammunition into the poor old quick draw here, which is not going to tank so well. I've probably moved him too far forward. We're going to have to... That is a quick draw, isn't it? Ouch. Wait, what is that? That's not a quick draw. That's a... That's a Vindy, by the feel of it. Griffin. Alright, it's the PPC version. We're just going to reserve again. See what this Vindy wants to do. He could have a shot at blockade. If not, we will move in and shoot at it. Full speed ahead. The Orion's his tank piece here. His Griffin just going to pound us down. He probably wants to fire in this with its PPC and LRM. If he wants to get close enough. Alright, he's coming around the corner. He's coming around the corner. Should be coming around the corner. Alright, please miss. Thank you. Excellent work there, Blockade. Excellent work on surviving. Buddy, you have survived. Alright, so you need to get out of here, because this is not a good place for you to be. At all. You're going to take some LRM 15 fire, but so be it. You get that way. Tank up. He'll fire probably... Actually, yeah, it's going to be LRM 15s over here. I guess we push forward with the Orion. We're going to have to get vision because obviously we do not have anything noteworthy to do anything with here. Actually, we could. We could fire LRM 15s over here. At that Vindy, which is still in a bit of cover here. Ooh, he's trying for this boy though. He does not like Blockade. Blockade's gonna just have to tank up with what armor he does have. Yeah. So, let's have a look. We can scoot you over here. You're still in the trees. What do you got for this? You got 45 to hit. Maybe I go with Blockade first. And try and get some nicety on you. Let's have a look at what we can do for a move here. 4. You'll probably get sensor locked, right? I suppose if you get sensor locked, we can still move you. Then what? Where do we go from there? You then probably sprint backwards, right? Or we just sprint you through this field of glory right in front. I think we just go all in though. Let's go, brother. Let's go. You've tanked up, you know, fairly okay. You're going to fire in probably most of this and then scoot out. You know, just give him the light love. Boom. Alright, so that's to the side. The Orion will move here. He'll do a bit of light love as well. We'll move forward. We are risking a full round of shots from most of this stuff, but so be it. So be it. And you go with your stuff. We missed with the AC, but that'll have to do. Whew. Grind out some sides on that thing. Grinding out the sides. Let's have a look. So, what do we got here? A Griffin, right? Do we just sprint forward here and look like we want to hassle? I think we take this patch here. And then next turn we can possibly do some work. Or do I give vision back here? It's a shame we can't quite get vision here. I guess we just take here. And then we'll see what we can do next turn. See what we can do next turn. I kind of want to just get around the back with these guys. Maybe I could just keep heading this way. Full on sprint out of here. Get on out of here, son. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to sensor lock something? Yeah, we did a bit of damage. I mean, the poor 2D, if it gets whacked, it's going to get whacked, right? It's absolutely going to just die in a ball of fire if it gets hit by an ACN or a bunch of LRMs. Or even a PPC would probably just destroy it. Maybe I should start sprinting up with the Orion. Although I'm kind of happy here. I wish he would push in a little bit more to me. I have a feeling that that's not going to be the case. What do you do with this locust? Do you come this way and shoot at this? Alright. I think we'll reserve here. He's going to want to sensor lock me. So we're going to probably sprint this guy out and then make it his turn again. I think we sprint out for this patch over here. We'll give some back armor for that. I'm probably okay with that. Alright, sir, do you want to just... no, none of that. Can you get on this crystal stuff here? That would be most encouraging. We might lose this 2D here. I could, in fact, just blitz down the road here. It could be an option. Or we could blitz up this way. We are pushing ourselves in pretty close. What do we get here? We can get onto this patch. Give ourselves a bit of extra protection. He'll probably unleash everything on this. He'll shred evasion. You know what? I think I'm just going to go all to the wall here. All to the wall. We'll take it. So I would sense lock with this. Actually, yeah. Sense lock with that. Then fire with some of this stuff and try and wipe this guy out. Hopefully this patch here saves him a little. We will not know till this turn is over what is going to happen. Blockade, it might be all over for you, buddy. Might be all over. He obviously doesn't have bulwark on this, because this is not... Or did he move that? I don't think he moved it. He's going to sense lock this. No? Oh, this is the missile version? It's the LRM version.
Come on, send me a real MechWarrior.
That's the LRM version. Whew.
Good to go.
What do we want here? I probably want to hassle some of his other mechs a little, right? I think what we do is we're going to reserve down, though. And then we're going to just chew some things up here. The Vindy's probably going to fire in. This will probably fire in. We might lose this guy. We'll see how things go here. See how it all works out for him. Alright, you're coming in. What do you want to do? You probably want to just keep ganging up on him since he has the least amount of evasion now. What do we got? 5 versus 6 here. Oh. Alright, well, luckily we're still on this sort of craggy rock stuff, so we might be okay here. Minerals. Craggy rock stuff. We're on the minerals! The mineral field! So he's got sensor locking on the Griffin N as well. Do you fire with one of these? And do you fire at this? What do you do here? The Vindy won't heat up from firing all his weapons so much. Whoop, boom. Alright. PPC hit to the face. Well, to the torso. He's probably going to go down here in this turn, but we will try our best to keep him alive. Would love to move and fire here onto this guy. What arm is that? That is the PPC arm. And then can we get Paradise far enough forward? We can get you to jump here and heat yourself up just a little. Cookin', sir, cookin'. I think we'll go that route.
Waiting on you, Commander.
It's not quite what I would like, but that'll have to do. So we will move forward this way. Got 4 evasion now. 2. Alright, let's go, Showboat. Let's go. So it'll be 2 after this, then 1 if we fire in the AC. Blast them from the side. It's a lot of armor on the Griffin though, so it's not exactly a viable target so much. but it is a target nonetheless. He'll probably fire everything into this guy. He's going to have a hard life. A hard life indeed. May even go down. I mean, it doesn't require too much more to kill him, right? It doesn't require all that much to kill him. He's going for the trees? No, he's not going for the trees. Alright. Fortunately, a lot of my damage is getting spread out here. So we're going to have to be fairly quick about this. Fairly quick indeed. Let's see, you could move up and fire on this guy here. I think we'll do the quick draw first. So we'll jump with the quick draw and then we'll fire the is this worth 50s? I'm probably better off firing Sumo first and then going in with everything else. Do I break the trees? I think I break the trees. We can tank for a round with the Orion, so I'm pretty okay with that. He's probably going to be fairly distracted with this stuff, which I'm fairly okay with. 35, wow, we're going to fire it anyway. You never know. We might score a hit, and we did not. It just whiffed into the trees. Whiffed away. See you later. Good day. So we jump forward now. Hopefully we've got some decent hit chances. Yeah, that's not too bad. We definitely want to fire the SRM in. Everything else is just another choice to consider. I have a feeling we're going to have to jump off that rock, which is kind of annoying. So we need to save some heat here to be able to jump again. Maybe we just fire the SRMs? God, that's such a waste. Alright, let's just fire the SRMs. Alright, we could probably run and knock this guy maybe if we're lucky. I don't think we'll knock him, but we will get some stability damage on there. He's probably just going to shoot at this again. He desperately wants to kill this off. I think if we keep traveling this way, we can fire up here with both of them. Knock this guy down. Is he coming in to fight us? I don't know about coming in close. I don't mind you going with that though. Alright, he's trying. He's like, die! Die, Commando!
Reporting light damage.
I do not like your sword around here. That's fine, Mr. Commando. Keep on booking, buddy. Keep on booking. Where can you go? 3, 4. Oh, yes, sir. You are jolly good and all that. Yeah, let's twist this way, I guess. Give as much chest armor as we can. I mean, one hit and we're toast, but do your best, Blockade. Do your best, buddy. Ugh, it's a shame. It is really hard to get this guy unsteady. We could maybe just punch him. Could maybe just punch him, which would be pretty hilarious. Let's have a look. If we move back... No. If we move back this way, we can shoot him again. 80s. I'd rather just absolutely obliterate him. If that was even possible. Can we... Really? What does this give us? 85s and to the side. You know what? I think that's a hilarious move up there. What do we got? 80? Yeah, let's do it. I think that's hilarious getting up on this hill. We get in the high ground here. We have to sprint round again, but what do? We do get high ground, right? Arm mounted. Oh, I thought we would have the high ground here, but I guess not. Alright, into him we go. Hopefully we knock him. Come on, get knocked down. Yes, sir. So that's one less thing to fire in his round. Hopefully we'll get to... We should get a go with one of our mechs here. I'm hoping it'll be the... yeah, see, I don't quite have enough heat, and this guy's not going to be able to walk down this hill, I think. I've probably stuck him in a really bad spot. I would have rather he was in a spot where he could actually walk. Alright, he's going to heat this baby up. He's going to unleash on the old Commando here. Blockade. Blockade's going to be like, no, sir. Oh, actually, he's going for this. Okay. Well, I guess we are exposed. We are going to take full damage. My turn. Oh, we can walk. Is it enough? Is it enough? Alright, that crystal field's going to screw us a little. Maybe to here, I guess, will give us maximum evasion. So let's roll in. Rolling in, sir. Paradise in the quick draw. He's like, I got this, buddy. I got this. If we don't jump, we don't generate too much heat. But we are still fairly cooking. I think we'll just go for the torso. And we'll try and do a fair chunk of damage right now. This is going to be, what is this? 50, 100, 150, so 190-ish. But we are going to be cooking away. After this turn, we'll probably have to run in for a punch next. Which is a little unfortunate. He'll probably get this mech up. And probably fire on something. I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to fire on the Orion? He could just jump this thing out. Or he could even death him above. Which would probably be a fairly good move. Got the lights sprinting around all over the show. As soon as one of these go down, it's all pretty much over for us, though, I think. It's going to come up for a punch. Okay. I don't know about that move. Oop, he's on the cliff. He's thinking about it. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I think we just tank here, right? Yeah, I think we just tank here and fire up this way. He's still thinking about it. Alright. That's a miss at least. At least that's a miss. So that crystal field will protect us. We've got some evasion. These heavies, though, are having a hard old time in this movement phase. He could death them above us, which would screw us in this mid here. What can we hit you with? Not a lot, right? Can we multi-target here? We can. Right, so I think we go like this. Multi-target for you and you. And then we go B, B. Wow. And we probably save some heat here. We turn off some of these. 2. What was you? What were you? 20. Yeah, we're definitely turning off 20 there. Get out of here, 20. The arm-mounted ones obviously do a little bit better than the chest-mounted one. So, I'm okay for this. We will shred off some evasion before this guy gets a turn. And then, you know what? We should probably save on this here. And maybe just go with you. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I got enough for everybody.
I think we just save on the AC, just so we can fire it decently next turn. Raining on hell to this guy. He's like, sir, I do not want to be taking all this damage. Why am I here? Why must I take this? We'll keep moving with our commandos to isolate this guy. We're getting isolated ourselves. So he'll probably choose to fire in everything on this, or he might just try to kill off Blockade. If Blockade goes down, it's a little bit less damage that we do. I mean, it's 100 damage, right? You take one of these guys out, it's actually 125 damage. Potential. I gotta say potential, because it's not obviously gonna always hit with their rockets, especially at their gunnery skills. They are woefully lacking. Would it be a reasonable amount of firepower? I guess. You're not that hot, so I would just unleash everything maybe in the hope that you kill Blockade and then fire with this. I mean, you only need one hit from one of his lasers, I think. We can't quite see. I think it's 26 we've got left on that torso. He might even multi-shot. Nope. What do we got here? 26. So he needs... Oh, he needs a bit more than that. You need a bit more than that, my friend. He is multi-shotting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can tank that up fairly okay on the Orion. I would death them above with this, and then try and get some more shenanigans going on here. Definitely want to pop some bits off this guy. He is fairly well wounded. He could fire in on this, maybe try and pop some stuff off with the Locust. I would really like for my guys to get around the... Oh, no, he's changed his mind. He's going for the Orion. He sees the Orion. He's like, I see you, Orion. Ooh, a hit.
Think I broke my collar.
Took a missile through the windscreen. Wow, that's not cool, is it?
Standing by.
Let's keep moving this way. Who has the better chances to hit here? What do you have? You have 60 and 55 versus you. What do you have? You have 70 and 65, so we probably go in with blockade first. What do we get here? We get 4 from here. I think that's okay. It's going to be fairly spread out. Maybe I should go with you and then you. Alright, let's do this.
Move into position.
Firing with this. We're not going to knock him this turn, so he will get a turn of doing some shenanigans. But hopefully we can just put in absolute mayhem into this poor guy. Whoop, there goes an arm. Alright, we could probably hop around this side and actually kill him if we can get in the right position with block showboat. Don't want to shoot him in the back because that will ruin us. So we can get to here, we can shoot him in the side, we can get 3 movement pips. I'm happy with that. Hopefully we can just nuke this guy down from the side. So we need just a little bit to hit here, and he is gone. Come on, there we go. The old commandos are doing some work. I wanted to do a 15 mil one, but I saw Jobu here advertising a 20 mil game. I was just going to try a 15 mil with a bunch of commandos. And maybe something else. I don't know. You could get 3 commandos and something else. I would probably death them above to maybe knock that off. But I guess it's always going to be my turn first. So you kind of can't. I guess we keep moving here. Oof, we are cooking though. We probably... Damn, we can't fire from there. Do I want to go in close? It's kind of get obstructed. I just want to keep heading this way, I think, so that we can head around the back of him. Damn. I guess we just fire less weapons. Do we get 3? No, we don't get 3 from there. I would have fired from here if we could. See, I think that... Oh, you know what? I think we can keep going this way here. So let's keep heading around.
Have no doubt it will be done.
I'm happy for that that bulwark to just keep tanking up here. We are not going to be firing in all these weapons. Probably just ease up and drop maybe some SRMs. And a medium laser here. Yeah, what will we do here? We'll do 40. Seems a pretty good use of our heat. What's on this arm? I don't think this is an important arm, is it? Yeah, it's just... We need this side here for the... I don't know. Where's the AC again? Is this chest? Okay. Oh, shit. There's fire. Nearly ran out of time there. Gotta keep an eye on that timer. Otherwise, it will wipe you on out. I don't know if he wants to keep stepping forward with this guy. Maybe we can grab a hold of that that locust in the back with our commandos here. We'll probably do a turn of sprinting with the commandos to get them into place, even though they can still get fairly well wiped out here. Does he have bulwark on this? I didn't see. He does. Alright, so we will just go on the Vindy here. Because he is unprotected. Sir, you are unprotected. Please prepare to receive my ammunition. Ba-doom! To the arm. That PPC is damaged, so it'll be harder to fire with that. He needs to start moving this, otherwise it's just going to get chewed up in there. Do you just keep firing this? I don't think you keep firing this. Or you at least start... I would have kept on moving it at least towards this way. To keep it away from those commandos. Because those commandos are about to get all sorts of angry here. All sorts of angry. There we go. Keep moving it around. He's going to end up in that field, which is going to... No, he's going straight around. I'd probably move it into a position where it could punch this mech to remove that that brace. Because you are just chewing into... Well, you're actually chewing it up a fair bit.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's have a look. I think what we do is we go for a sprint this turn. Blockade, where can you get to? We can hammer him a bit. I think we just go for sprints though. Because then next turn we can kind of shift around this guy. Plus we'll have full evasion here. I should maybe reserve with our last mech here. Do I want to reserve? Because then he'll get a go before me. I don't think so, actually. I think I want to make sure I get my move. I think we just keep sprinting. Get around the back of these guys. We'll get our heat back anyway. So we'll be prepared to fairly much unload for another few turns. Just the setup phase, right? We definitely want to get this... the Vindy's not so bad, actually. We could probably start hammering into that Vindy if he doesn't move it. I would probably death them above. Although then I still get my turn. I don't have a lot of thing on this, but there's one side that's kind of weak on the armor. So maybe you could death them above and share that off if you double hit it. Might not be an option though. We're just going to have to tank here with Sumo. He's just going to have to sit tight. We'll keep firing on this if he doesn't move it. You got to be pretty crazy not to move this. I would probably shift it this way and fire into the side, so that at least he's doing what I'm doing to him, right? Where I'm shifting around the flank. He's having to think about it though. He's not quite sure. I would probably move here, fire, maybe build up some evasion. Is he counting down? Okay, he's staying still. Or this is probably not as worth.
That was a hit.
I think we fire with Sumo first, just in case he loses an arm. Because that is a possibility that he does just lose equipment. We'll fire in everything again. 50 to hit with that AC. That mineral field is kicking our butt here. That +4 terrain. But we'll have to do what we can through it. Ooh, and we hit to the torso. That PPC's gone now. Excellent. So that's double critical hit on that. So now he's lost 50 damage there.
Come on, it's like a steam bath in here.
We'll probably gang up on this thing, because this thing is basically now a medium laser and a LRM. So there's not so much damage out of this. 25 plus 40. Whereas this thing is probably what we want to start working on. I would love to maybe get a hold of this locust, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll probably... he's backing up. Okay. Fair enough. That does put him in a sticky situation, though, if he doesn't brace here. Because now he has no brace, right? Which means he's going to take extra damage here. Ooh, he's going to go straight through this, though, with the focus. Okay. That will do a fair chunk of damage to us. We might lose an arm here. No! Oh, he changed his mind and just blasted blockade. Multi-shooting? He only wanted blockade. Wow.
What's the plan?
Wow, blockade. That was a bit rough, wasn't it, buddy? We'll move and shoot here, I think. It's not great, though, is it? I think we'll fire with one weapon, just to remove that evasion.
Moving out.
Can't believe blockade just took a big old solid round to the face there. So we'll get some of this evasion off. I think we just do just this. Yeah, how much of this can we fire in? Let's just go with this. Move that one bit of evasion there. And now we are full on heat, so we can probably jump next turn and fire. I'm probably down for that. Do you go on blockade? I probably didn't need to put blockade here. I should have probably put him a little bit further back so there's no vision. But it was a little bit of a mistake. I think... I kind of want to just destroy this Vindy before it death him above me, right? It's a little scary here. Oh! A few more missiles into the Orion. He is bleeding heavily now.
What can I do for you?
And he did not move this. I maybe could kill this. Actually, blockade. What have you got left, buddy? So you lost an SRM. Okay. I think we just all go in here. We don't need to really destroy that. I'll probably go for that little locust there. He's pretty weak on the armor, so he should go down fairly fast to a bunch of concentrated fire here.
Copy that.
Alright, there we go. An arm is already gone. I mean, look at that. Torso's gone. This will be, what's that? That's 2 LRM5s and a medium laser gone, which should be really good for us. We'll just keep moving around here. At some point, this is going to get really hard for him to deal with. Is he actually on that mineral field? He's not even on the mineral field, is he? Ooh. Alright, we might kill him. There we go. There he goes. Excellent. So that's a little bit less damage that he's going to be doing there. Maybe we could fire in and kill this guy and then just leave the Orion to get surrounded, right? That might be the option here. He might go for blockade, since blockade is pretty much dead. Would that be the option? Ooh, death from above. Here it is. Here it is. Alright, baby. Well done.
Okay. That was a hard hit.
We do get our turn first. So we will just bulwark back up. Yep, lost our guard. Thank you, but we're not gonna go down like that. We're gonna put some rounds into this guy. Probably ease off with the lasers here. I'm fine with just the AC. Maybe we can fire one of these, and then next turn we can just fire a bit less. He's got no bulwark here, so I'm pretty happy to put damage into that.
Hey, watch the heat.
For now, we'll probably ignore this. He can death them above again. This is the scary thing, is this thing is not even close to being useless, right? With death from above. It is a whole lot of damage just balled up there. Now, does he go for this again? Maybe. He is shifting around as much as he can. He's like, protect my ass. Well, sir, you can protect it as much as you like, but if we get in there, we get in there. Probably move Paradise around here so that we're in death from above range on this guy. Yeah, he hates. He hates that mech. Oh, and we survived. One hit would have killed him. And that whiffed. Whoa, that is all sorts of uncool right there.
How might I help?
So I think we keep moving around this way. Damn, that is so annoying that he's managed to move that like that. I could jump in here. I don't think it's really worth though. I think we just move. We just walk casually, and we'll probably just zap this guy in the side, since he's all in that field there. We'll fire in most of our weapons here. Man, we can fire in a lot before we heat up. I think we just go like this, right? You know what? Screw it. He's got no bulwark, no brace.
Have a good feeling.
So we'll just melt some bits off that mech. You know, it's a lot of damage. I said it before, it's 150, 190 a turn. Plus these guys coming around your rear here is a little scary. He might move for the punch here. I don't really want to end up on this mineral field if I can. I'd rather just not. Let's move you in.
Confirm.
He might move him for the punch here. I think we'll move another mech this way, just to get all exciting here. Let's keep weakening up. Is this even the right side? I don't think it... actually, that is the AC side, isn't it? There's the AC right in here. Alright, sir.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I could reserve into him and see what he does with this mech, because he might not move it, right? You know what? Where can we get some decent... Oh, get up on that hill. Let's move this way, I think. Damn, 3 here. Okay, we'll take this. We'll take a tree. Take a tree, sir. He might get them above back this way. But we'll have to deal with that. Why don't we showboat? You'll have to deal with it. Deal with it, honey. Alright, let's go. Bit more damage on you.
Everything I've got.
These guys are putting out a lot of damage. Ooh, left torso, left arm, so he's lost. Ooh, that's not good. So what happened is we shared through the armor and exploded something by the looks of it. So he is losing all sorts of bits and pieces out of this mech. I would maybe get them above back this way, try and slam down on Showboat, maybe kill her. because your Orion is getting surrounded and hammered on. Absolutely hammered on. And you don't really have too much of a mischance with this. You might kill most of this. Ooh. Alright. Has he got a light laser? He does, so he could blow an arm off. I guess you fire him with this, kill this mech since it's got no evasion now. And he's got full evasion here. That's okay. Can we do our own death them above? I'm pretty sick of this thing. Or we could death them above on the side of this. Oh my. How much is left on this thing? Quite a lot, right? I think we death them above ourselves. And then we can think about what we want to do afterwards. Kaboom! Oh, we crushed his head. Ouch. Foot to head. And he's had enough of that. Alright, he was straight out of that game as soon as foot to head hit there. I'm guessing that's a GG, we can't quite see, which is a little bit of a shame. I mean, what do you do against that, right? I mean, you've just lost that, your Vindicator's just crushed, there's nothing really left. What a hilarious move right there. I wish I had the end screen here. I'd love to see what was damaged on my mechs. I can't believe the Commando survived. I'd probably have just concentrated maybe on the Commandos. That they're a lot of damage and very little armor, right? So I said it before, they're 125 damage each, but there's only about I think about 70 all up on its center torso of one of those things. So I mean, if you kind of manage to mangle one of those down, then it's a lot of damage gone, right? And then suddenly you get a few more, and it starts to spiral. I mean, I suppose I've got a lot of damage up in my quick draw as well, because that's 190, and it could fire about 3 turns of that. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the old Lance there. I mean, it was just a fun Lance. I just wanted to rush towards things, fire out missiles, just cause a bit of havoc with some lights, just sprint around, you know, be very confusing, and achieve that. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.